Guinea-Bissau is one of the world's lesser-known nations, nestled along West Africa's stunning coast. It's rich in natural beauty and cultural treasures, from the lush Bissagos Islands to the vibrant streets of Bissau, but like many developing nations, it faces unique challenges. The roads, energy supply, healthcare facilities, and digital infrastructure haven't always kept up with the growing needs of its people. But 2024 is proving to be a pivotal year, a time when Guinea-Bissau is finally getting the upgrades it needs to support its people, boost the economy, and take its place as a key player in the region. There's a new bridge connecting remote regions, making it easier for people to reach schools, markets, and hospitals. Ports are being expanded to open trade routes and boost exports, creating jobs and attracting international investment. Solar power initiatives are brightening up homes and powering industries, bringing electricity to communities that have been in the dark. These developments might start with concrete and steel, but they're building a foundation for something much bigger, a future where Guinea-Bissau's potential shines for the world to see. Buckle up, because this is going to be an inspiring ride. 6. Bissau Port Modernization and Expansion. This project is focused on expanding and modernizing Guinea-Bissau's primary trade port in Bissau. Currently, it's the heart of Guinea-Bissau's international trade, handling everything from cashews, the country's key export, to essential imports. The project comes with a hefty price tag of $150 million, funded through a combination of international loans and government funding, with some investment from development banks. The primary contractor here is APM Terminals, an international player in port operations, with a completion date set for late 2025. Once completed, this expansion will double the port's current capacity, allowing it to handle over 2 million tons of goods per year, a huge leap from its current 1 million tons. That means more trade, more jobs, and more investment. It's expected to lower shipping costs and attract regional business, making Bissau a strategic hub in West Africa. Guinea-Bissau is among the world's top 10 cashew exporters. This port will handle the bulk of cashew exports, smoothing logistics for a major source of revenue. 5. Osvaldo Vieira International Airport Modernization and Expansion. Guinea-Bissau's only international airport is being expanded to meet rising demand, especially for cargo and tourism. The project includes a new passenger terminal, runway upgrades, and improved cargo facilities. With a budget of $75 million, this project is funded by the African Development Bank alongside bilateral support from Portugal, and Vinci Construction is in charge here, with a projected completion date by early 2026. With tourism being on the rise, this airport is key to unlocking Guinea-Bissau's appeal as a travel destination. Once complete, the airport will handle 1.5 million passengers per year, up from its current capacity of 600,000. This boost is expected to fuel a 5 to 10% growth in the tourism sector, creating jobs and driving local business growth. 4. Senoba-Ziguinchor-Mpack Road Project. Stretching over 100 kilometers, this road links Guinea-Bissau to Senegal, enhancing trade routes and regional accessibility. This upgrade involves widening lanes, adding bridges, and improving signage for safer travel. At $50 million, this project is funded by the World Bank with assistance from the Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS. Besides, the roadwork is managed by CSE, a well-known contractor in West Africa, with the target completion date by mid-2025. This road will be a lifeline for local businesses, cutting travel time between Guinea-Bissau and Senegal by 30%. That's quicker goods transit, improved market access, and stronger economic ties between the countries. It's projected to boost trade by 20% and reduce costs for local producers by 15%. Overall, this road is a part of a much larger network planned by ECOWAS to integrate West African economies, making cross-border trade smoother and more reliable. 3. OMVG Energy Interconnection Project. This project is part of a cross-border energy initiative among Guinea-Bissau, Senegal, the Gambia, and Guinea. It involves constructing transmission lines to create a shared power grid, stabilizing energy for all member countries. A whopping $200 million has been allocated, primarily funded by the African Development Bank and contributions from the World Bank. Notably, SNC-Lavalin is leading construction, with completion expected by 2025. Furthermore, power shortages are a big issue in Guinea-Bissau, but this project promises 100 megawatts of stable, renewable energy, which will reduce reliance on costly diesel imports. Once live, this network is expected to save Guinea-Bissau around $15 million per year in fuel costs and cut electricity prices by 20%, benefiting households and industries alike. Overall, this interconnection is one of Africa's largest renewable energy projects, aiming to provide over 400 megawatts across the 4 countries involved. 2. Bissau's Water Supply and Sanitation Project. The project aims to expand clean water access in Bissau's urban areas, installing over 200 kilometers of new pipelines and creating sustainable sanitation facilities. At $35 million, this initiative is funded by the Islamic Development Bank with support from the European Union. Besides, Vieira is managing the project, with a target finish date of late 2024. Notably, right now, only 40% of Bissau residents have reliable access to clean water. This project will push that number up to 70%, improving public health and reducing waterborne diseases. It's estimated that this will reduce healthcare costs by 15% for the city's low-income residents. 1. Bolama Deepwater Port. Still in its planning stages, the Bolama Deepwater Port aims to handle large cargo ships that can't currently dock at Bissau. It's a long-term project set to turn Guinea-Bissau into a regional maritime hub. Expected to cost around $300 million, this project seeks funding from international investors, with negotiations underway with Chinese and Middle Eastern partners. Notably, as this project is in the planning phase, details on contractors and completion dates remain flexible, with initial estimates targeting a 2030 opening. Once completed, the port could bring in over $500 million annually through trade and related industries. This port is projected to create thousands of jobs, opening up new trade routes and significantly boosting Guinea-Bissau's economy. Overall, when complete, the Bolama Deepwater Port will handle vessels up to 100,000 tons, a major upgrade from the current port's limit of 10,000 tons. And there you have it. 6 mega projects shaping the future of Guinea-Bissau. From expanded ports and modern airports to new energy grids and cleaner water, these initiatives are building a foundation for growth, resilience, and opportunity. Guinea-Bissau is on the move, stepping into a brighter future. Thanks for joining us on this journey. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more deep dives into infrastructure transforming lives.